chosen ones, you felt the sting of betrayal, the weight of promises broken by those you trusted. It's a feeling like no other, the disbelief, the hurt, the questioning of why they turned against you. You gave them kindness, loyalty, and compassion, and yet they betrayed you. It may feel like the world is unbalanced, like justice is out of reach, but trust that God has seen every moment, every wound they inflicted. He knows the pain they've caused, and He will not let it go unanswered. You are not just anyone, you are one of God's chosen. You carry a light that others envy, a purpose they may not understand. Their betrayal wasn't just against you, it was against the divine mission within you. And God takes that personally. He will reveal their true colors, and they will come to regret every moment they chose to turn on you. Remember, God's justice is unwavering. He shields His chosen ones and stands ready to show them what happens to those who betray His beloved. Stay strong, for divine retribution is already in motion. Betrayal cuts deeply, leaving scars that linger long after the act itself. When someone close to you chooses deceit, it can shake your foundation, challenging not only your trust in others, but also your faith in your journey. This is a moment where resilience becomes a cornerstone of your path. It's easy to let the darkness of betrayal overshadow your spirit, but remember, this experience isn't meaningless. It's a test, one that, if faced with courage, can strengthen you in ways you never imagined. Those who have turned against you may think they've shattered something within you, but they don't realize the depth of your spirit. Your path is unique, divinely guided, and such tests of faith are not foreign to chosen ones. In fact, they are often signs that you're growing, evolving beyond limitations. This betrayal is a refining fire, burning away illusions and leaving behind the pure essence of who you truly are. You'll emerge stronger, with a clearer vision of who belongs in your life and who doesn't. Understand that betrayal, while painful, also serves as a powerful revelation. It reveals the truth about people who were never aligned with your purpose. God allows these moments not to weaken you, but to prepare you, to sift out those who cannot accompany you on the higher path you're destined to walk. Trust that this pain has purpose, and that your resilience, even when tested by betrayal, will ultimately serve you. In the face of such betrayal, you are learning to lean more on divine guidance, gaining clarity and wisdom that only chosen ones understand. Remember, this trial is temporary, but the strength it builds within you will last. Every betrayal is a reminder of your inner power, your purpose, and the divine support surrounding you. As you endure this test, know that you're not alone. In the end, those who have chosen to betray will see the consequences of their actions, and you'll stand firm, unshaken by their attempts to harm you. In every sacred journey, there are those who seek to disrupt, to hinder, or to harm. Those who betray the chosen ones may believe they can act without consequence, as if their actions will remain hidden from divine eyes. But the truth is that no act of betrayal escapes God's notice. He sees, He remembers, and He judges. The wrath of God is not something to be taken lightly, especially when it comes to His chosen ones. For those who think they can betray with impunity, a rude awakening awaits. Divine justice does not operate on human timelines, but it is unwavering and certain. God's response to betrayal is precise, ensuring that those who sought to harm will face the consequences of their choices. His timing may be slow to our perception, but when it arrives, it is exacting and leaves no room for doubt. Understand that this isn't about revenge, it's about justice. The trials you endure and the betrayals you face as a chosen one are observed by the highest power. God knows who has wronged you, and in His timing, He will act to set things right. He may humble those who once mocked, expose those who hid in shadows, and bring low those who tried to lift themselves by causing you harm. Those who betrayed you thought they were clever, that they could escape any repercussions. But God's plans are beyond human understanding, and His methods are beyond human evasion. Their betrayal is like a seed sown, and when it blooms, it will be bitter. As they reap what they've sown, you will witness the power of divine justice, knowing that every action has a consequence. Trust in this truth. Know that the justice of God is on your side. Those who betrayed you will see that they cannot deceive the one who holds all truth, and they will face the results of their choices. Remain strong, for divine judgment is certain, and it will be swift and righteous. Betrayal is often seen as a harsh injustice, but within it lies a profound lesson. It forces us to see beyond illusions, to face uncomfortable truths about people we once trusted. This revelation may be painful, but it serves a vital purpose. Each betrayal holds a message tailored for those on a higher path. God doesn't allow chosen ones to face betrayal without reason. There is wisdom to be gained, insight to be revealed. When someone turns against you, it is as though a mask falls away, showing their true nature. This may be a warning from above, a divine intervention to prevent deeper harm down the line. Sometimes the people we lose through betrayal were never meant to stay. Their departure, painful as it may be, is a way of clearing your path for those who align with your purpose. This is not to say that betrayal is justified. Rather, it is used by God to refine and strengthen you. Through betrayal, you learn discernment. You begin to see who truly supports you and who may only be present for their own gain. The hidden lesson within betrayal is one of clarity, of understanding the intentions and loyalty of those around you. For chosen ones, this clarity is a gift, even if it arrives wrapped in pain. It allows you to move forward with a more discerning eye, to recognize who genuinely shares your vision and who may secretly resent it. Embrace this lesson as a step toward wisdom. Rather than dwelling on the hurt, use it as a foundation to build strength and insight. The pain will pass, but the lesson remains, shaping you into a wiser, stronger version of yourself. Know that this experience, though difficult, is part of your growth. The betrayal itself may fade, but the wisdom it imparted will guide you forward. Forgiving those who have betrayed you may seem impossible. After all, betrayal leaves a wound that forgiveness alone doesn't instantly heal. But forgiveness is not about erasing the hurt or excusing the betrayal. It is a powerful act of release, freeing you from the chains of resentment that would otherwise weigh you down. As chosen ones, the call to forgive is a path towards spiritual freedom, even when the offenders are undeserving. When you forgive, you reclaim your power. You refuse to let the actions of others control your heart, your mind, and your spirit. Forgiveness does not absolve them of their actions. It is a declaration that you will not carry their darkness within you. This act of grace is not for them, it is for you. Chosen ones understand that forgiveness elevates the soul, lifting it above the shadows cast by betrayal. Forgiving does not mean forgetting. It does not mean allowing those who hurt you back into your life. It is a boundary, a decision to no longer allow their betrayal to have power over your peace. Forgiveness closes the door to the past, allowing you to walk freely into the future. This act may seem like a gift to them, but in truth, it is a divine gift to yourself. Letting go of anger and resentment allows divine light to fill the spaces that pain once occupied. By choosing to forgive, you create room for healing, for joy, and for peace. In doing so, you honor the strength within you, a strength that betrayal could not destroy. Your journey as a chosen one is too important to be weighed down by the bitterness of others. Forgive, not because they deserve it, but because you deserve peace. In moments of betrayal, it can be tempting to question why such pain was allowed into your life. Why would God allow you to be hurt by those you trusted? The answer often lies in divine timing, a timing that may be beyond our understanding, yet is meticulously aligned with your journey as one of the chosen ones. God allows certain revelations to unfold at specific moments, not as a punishment, but as guidance. There's a reason their betrayal was revealed when it was. Sometimes, people are allowed to remain in our lives until the exact moment we're prepared to face the truth. Perhaps the timing prevented a greater pain, a larger disaster, or kept you from going down a path that would have hindered your purpose. When God reveals the true faces of betrayers, it's not to harm you, but to protect you. His timing ensures that you're strong enough to handle the truth and wise enough to act on it. In moments of reflection, you may realize that this revelation was a divine gift. It lifted a veil, allowing you to see clearly. God's timing is perfect, even if it feels painful in the present. He has shown you who truly values you and who does not. As a chosen one, you have a purpose that must be safeguarded, and sometimes that means releasing those who do not align with it. Their betrayal is painful but necessary for your growth. Trust in the divine timing that revealed their true colors. Know that God acts with purpose, and by showing you their betrayal, He has given you the opportunity to move forward with a clearer heart. Embrace this revelation as a blessing, even if it feels like a wound. In time, you'll see how God's timing was precisely what you needed, and you'll understand the strength and wisdom that this experience has brought into your life. Betrayal may seem like a defeat, a moment when you were brought low by the actions of another. Yet, it's through adversity that strength is truly forged. Each time you face betrayal and rise above it, you prove that no action, no harm, and no enemy can keep you from fulfilling your purpose. Chosen ones are not immune to pain, but they are equipped to overcome it, growing stronger with every challenge. When betrayal attempts to shatter your spirit, let it become fuel for your resilience. Every wound is an opportunity to build inner strength, to rise higher than before. Adversity has a way of exposing the depth of our courage, the strength that lies dormant until it's called into action. This betrayal, though painful, is part of your spiritual training. It's shaping you into the warrior you were meant to be, capable of withstanding storms without losing your light. Rising above betrayal doesn't mean ignoring the pain. It means using it as a stepping stone towards something greater. Each time you choose to keep moving forward, to let go of bitterness, you embody the power that chosen ones are known for. Betrayal was meant to weaken you, but instead, it's strengthening the core of who you are. It's a testament to your resilience, a reminder that no force can pull you away from your divine path. Let this betrayal be the forge that strengthens your resolve. Stand tall, knowing that no matter who turned against you, your purpose remains unshaken. This adversity is a chapter in your journey, one that adds depth to your character and wisdom to your spirit. Those who sought to harm you will see that their actions couldn't defeat you. Instead, they have unknowingly fueled your rise, pushing you closer to becoming the powerful, unbreakable force you were always destined to be. When betrayal strikes, it often feels as though justice is nowhere to be found. Yet, the justice of God operates in ways unseen, beyond our immediate understanding. Those who have wronged you, those who chose deceit over loyalty, will inevitably face the consequences of their actions. Divine justice is not bound by human timelines, and while it may seem delayed, it is always certain. God has a way of addressing every deception, making sure that those who have harmed His chosen ones encounter the weight of their choices. As time passes, you will witness the quiet unfolding of divine justice. It may not be as dramatic as you imagined, but rest assured that it will be precise. Sometimes, those who betrayed you will face challenges that mirror the pain they caused. In other instances, God's justice may be subtle, but it leaves a mark, a reminder to them of their transgressions. This is not about revenge, it is about balance, about restoring what was disrupted by their betrayal. There's a unique peace that comes with watching God's justice unfold. It's a reassurance that you are protected, that nothing goes unnoticed. The betrayers may act as if they're untouchable, but divine justice reaches where human actions cannot. In the end, they will understand the cost of betraying someone who walks under God's guidance. Their betrayal was not just an offense against you, it was an act against a higher purpose. And for that, they will answer, even if they don't realize it yet. Remain patient and let go of any need to seek justice yourself. Trust that God is already working on your behalf and that every wrong will be righted in due time. As you continue forward, the strength of your character will stand as a testament to God's protection over you. The deceivers will come to understand that betraying a chosen one has consequences, and that God's justice is neither swift nor forgettable, but everlasting. The aftermath of betrayal can feel like a storm has passed, leaving you in silence to pick up the pieces. But within this silence, a profound opportunity awaits. Betrayal, as painful as it is, can be transformed into a blessing, a force that propels you toward new heights. It's a chance to reevaluate, to refocus, and to channel that pain into purpose. Chosen ones understand that even the darkest moments can be used as fuel for growth, as steps on their divine path. Moving forward doesn't mean forgetting the betrayal. It means choosing not to let it define you. Instead, let it refine you. Take this experience and turn it into wisdom, into clarity that will serve you in the future. Each act of betrayal teaches you something valuable about trust, resilience, and the power of discernment. By embracing these lessons, you transform pain into insight, turning what was meant to harm you into a source of strength. Imagine this betrayal as a springboard, launching you into a deeper alignment with your purpose. The hurt it caused can serve as a reminder of your resilience, as proof that you have the inner strength to overcome even the most painful betrayals. Those who betrayed you may have thought they could break you, but instead they've become stepping stones on your journey. You are stronger, wiser, and more focused than before, and in time, you'll look back on this moment as a turning point. As you move forward, recognize that every challenge, including betrayal, is part of your unique path. Each experience, even the painful ones, contributes to the strength and wisdom of the chosen ones. Embrace this as a blessing in disguise, a moment that, despite the hurt, has brought you closer to your highest self. You have the power to transform betrayal into a force that propels you forward, leaving those who turned against you as mere shadows in the light of your growth. As time unfolds, there comes a moment when all actions, good and bad, meet their final reckoning. For those who have betrayed, this moment is inevitable. They may believe their actions have gone unnoticed, that they escaped the consequences of their choices. But God's judgment is absolute, and there is no hiding from it. For those who have wronged a chosen one, the repercussions are unlike any they could have imagined. God's final judgment isn't a simple punishment. It's a profound unveiling of truth. It exposes every hidden intention, every deception, every act of betrayal. This judgment is a mirror, reflecting back onto the betrayers the harm they inflicted. They will be forced to confront the pain they caused, to witness the impact of their choices. Divine justice doesn't simply address the act of betrayal. It brings forth an understanding of the weight they carried into the lives of others. The judgment passed upon them is not meant to satisfy vengeance, but to restore balance. God ensures that the scales are even, that no harm done to his chosen ones remains unaddressed. Those who thought they could betray with impunity will find themselves facing the consequences of their actions in ways that resonate deeply. This isn't a punishment for the sake of suffering. It is a divine correction, a way of bringing harmony back to the universe disrupted by their betrayal. As a chosen one, know that God's judgment is in your favor. You need not seek retribution or harbor anger. Your path is protected, and any harm done to you is noted by the divine. By placing your trust in God's judgment, you free yourself from the burden of carrying resentment. You allow God to be the ultimate arbiter, the one who sees and addresses all. When the betrayers face their judgment, they will come to understand the magnitude of their actions. It will be a humbling, even painful experience, but a necessary one. They will see that betrayal is not a path to power or advantage, but one of isolation and regret. In God's eyes, every soul matters, and those who harm His chosen ones will face the consequences of their choices. Trust in the finality of God's justice. The betrayers will see that no action, no matter how secret, escapes the light of divine truth. And as they face this ultimate reckoning, you can move forward in peace, knowing that God's hand guides you and that His justice will always protect the path of the chosen.